Okay everybody, so if you didn't see my post on Twitter or my other YouTube video, we are going to be working on making games on Project Spark and making them work on PSVR on Windows 10. Microsoft doesn't want to support Project Spark, but you know what, we're going to go ahead and push this game to its limits, and I think this is awesome. So we found out that PSVR will work on just about any PC game there is, and it's gonna work a lot better if it's in first person, of course, and if they have you gotta use the gyroscope on the VR, so you could use like the Vive, the Acer one coming out, or whatever. I know the PSVR one works good just from what I heard from people by using it, and it does work on Project Spark. The way we're going to use it is Spark Share and try to share our games with other people that want to try to do this on Project Spark and use virtual reality, because what is cooler than making your own game than being in the game that you make, which is awesome. So I don't know, it's up to you if you want to use PSVR. I don't know, that's what I'm going to get. I'm just going to buy this. You don't need the camera, you can use a basic web camera that's going to do just as good. You don't need the dildos, the Sony dildo sticks or anything. You don't even really need a PlayStation to do this. You just need this device. Or another one of your choosing. As long as it has the gyro stuff in there. The webcams can do head 3D movement and stuff also, but I don't know, basically you really need the gyro in there, and that's what's going to power it. So I kind of want to go into Project Spark on here. I just saw it on Windows to download, so I think you can still get the game, so I advise everyone to get this game. I've told a lot of Project Spark creators to start working on VR games, basic first-person games that you can walk around in, or if you're on rails or a roller coaster or something, which there are so many talented Project Spark creators in the past, present, and future. So I'm really excited about this. Everybody knows I love Project Spark, and I did make fun of PSVR for a long time, but you know what, if I can go in my own Project Spark games, I'm totally stoked about it. So I will be buying a PSVR for sure. So let's do an example. We're going to start from scratch. And I just want, I don't know, I want you to imagine this, that it's so easy to make games on there. You can make it as easy or as hard as you want. And just let your imagination go and just create. This game's all about creating and playing the game, but it's just another step higher to actually go inside your game. So we're gonna go to our duty here. We're gonna go into our brain, and basically the only thing you're gonna need to change is this camera. We don't want a follow camera, we definitely want a first person camera. And movement, you can tweak the movement, you can do strafing as the movement, modify it however you want. You can change the speed, just play around with the settings and the movement on Project Spark to tweak it to however you want. Make sure you tweak it to where you don't get motion sick or anything, which I don't see a problem with in Project Spark because there's so much you can tweak and change in this. Because you have the coding right here, and it's really easy to code. Project Spark is kind of like an engine in my opinion. I know it's not near as complex with scripting and all that stuff, but it's something, these are tools to actually make a VR game that you can go in, and I think it's awesome. So let's go ahead and test this, and this is what you will see in VR after you collaborate your PSVR with the apps that you're going to download. I will put videos in the description on exactly how to do this from other people. I don't want to make a whole video about it because they know a lot more about it and can explain it better than I can. But there are a couple apps you got to download to do this, and I've seen this work on basic computers, and I've seen it work on laptops and stuff, and I mean, you could even use a smartphone if you want, but for a great experience, I would get, a lot of people are recommending actually the PSVR for this for PC. So this is what it'll look like. But after you get these apps, you're going to have like 2 of these screens, and then you'll put your headset on, and your gyroscope and your headset is going to work like your mouse. And you will be able to look around everywhere. You can even just click your mouse, do like slow movements like that. Like I said, you're going to have to mess around with how fast you want stuff. Make sure you don't get motion sick. So it'll be however you want, or you can just walk around your whole world or whatever. But we don't have a world yet, so we're going to actually just try to make something really quick. It's really easy to make stuff on here. So, I don't know, let's paint some grass and stuff. Let's just make a cool little world with some activities going on in it. We'll use the biomes to help us a little bit. Build a forest over here. A creepy forest. Okay. Let's paint a little bit more. Let's make a little trail. Where's our dude? Okay. I don't know. We can make a trail over to some castle or something like that. And like I said, I've seen people make Zelda games. You can make a Zelda game and be inside a Zelda game, a Metroid game. You can be in a Metroid game, you can be in a space game, you can be in a horror game that you created, or a fellow person. The way we're going to share them is Spark Share, and we're going to try to promote that as much as we can and try to do more tutorials on it and stuff. So, I don't know, I see a lot of potential in this, so I am going to be trying to work really hard on this and just push the limits and see what we can do. And that's my goal. Okay. Let's mess with the terrain a little bit. Add, subtract, add some terrain over here. I can do this a lot better if I take time, but I don't know. I'm just messing with stuff right now. Let's put like a lake over here. River or something. We just put a Sony waterfall over here or something. Let's see. Water. Let's put some props in here. Let's see. We could even put Conquer in here. You know, you could walk around in this world and Conquer will be here. We'll make him. Let's go in his brain, and to make him actually follow you and help you out and stuff, it's so simple. You just go in here, type follow, you will have a follow person, and Conquer's going to be your friend now. He's your best friend inside VR. Okay. How cool is that? That's awesome. I don't know, we can make it rain in here. Let's put rain over here. Make it rain over there. What else can we do? Let's put a lightning bolt. There's so many props and stuff you can make. You can make like a Transformers game, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon game. I've seen all kinds of stuff on here. People have so much talent and potential on here that it just amazes me. And I don't know, that's why I'm a big fan of Project Spark, because there's so much creativity with VR involved. It's going to get even better. Let's find some more props and stuff to set down. Let's put a little archery wing here. We'll put like a little castle thing over here. I think that'd be cool. You guys digging this so far? Let's see if we got any pre-made stuff already. Okay, here we go. Here's an outpost. There, that's beautiful. Okay. But you see how quick we just made something very simple. And keep in mind, like, just this little part is nothing. You can make this game go on for miles outside this thing. I'll show you. Hold on. A lot of people are kind of like misinformed that the game stops here and you can only build in this little square, but nope. You can keep going and going and going forever if you want. I might use an Xbox One controller to actually make the games because I'm just better at making stuff on with the controller. I don't know. Maybe mouse has its advantages, but you will definitely need the mouse for VR. That is one thing for sure. We want anything else in here. We need to paint this a little bit more. This looks kind of tacky. It's not going to be perfect. Like I said, we're just building something real quick and then we're going to test it out. This isn't tested out in VR, but I know it's going to work, so I'm really excited. Very excited to go inside worlds we create. I'm happy to go inside worlds other people create as well. Let's see. We could put another animal in here. We could put a dragon in here. Imagine walking in your world and finding a dragon. Here, we got a dragon. Hopefully he doesn't kill me or conquer. We'll stick him over here. There we go. There, Jesse. I love dragons. You got a dragon. Okay. So let's test this. What will this look like in VR? So we just made this game. Now we could use VR. You won't be seeing one screen on here. When you do screen extended, you will see two screens on here. I'm not sure what you will see like on the PC actually, but in your headset. This will all be in VR and it will move with your head. And then basically you'll use either the keyboard or an Xbox One controller to move your character. And your PSVR will just go with the movements of the mouse because that's what it does anyway. See, Conker's gonna help us now. Come on, Conker. Let's go. So we have just built a game, and now with PSVR or Acer or Vibe or whatever your flavor is, get Google Cardboard if you want for a cheap experience. We can go inside worlds we create. And it's not just worlds that look like this. You could do, I mean, you could do a rave, a dance party, I don't know, whatever you want. I've seen so many people make so many different games, but it doesn't need to be in first person for this to actually be really effective, in which it will be. Or is this a friendly dragon? No. Okay, let's run from the dragon. Kill him, Conker. I'm gonna go hide in the castle. So whatever adventures you want to make, you can just go on in yourself. Looking at the screen and actually being in the game are going to be totally different things. Open door. I don't know, you can make sea serpents coming out. And there's so many things you can do with the sounds too, so you have lots of options with sounds, light effects, weather, day-night cycles you can make. There's just so much potential here, and I'm really excited about it. So if you are interested in this, join the Project Spark team on Xbox, and I'm gonna totally go into this and see how well it works from others. I've heard it works fantastic, and they are also really excited about it, as excited as I am, which is super exciting because I make games on here all the time. I love Project Spark, it's my favorite game. It's sad that Microsoft does not want to support this game and waste money on games they cancel. So I'm really excited about this. And I'm not trying to promote PSVR or anything, but from what I've heard, it's the best headset to use on like games like this and GTA 5 and Skyrim and stuff like that. And they do have, it will work with Steam games as well. They have some Steam VR, whatever VR stuff is on Steam, the actual games, that'll do your head movement as long as with the like gyroscope movement. And I don't know, that's awesome. I kind of want to wait for the Acer headset because it's got those cool controllers and stuff, but I don't know if I can wait that long. So we're going to get PSVR and we're going to test this out. Let's let this dragon kill us. I am totally going to make some horror games on here and they're going to be awesome. I can't wait. Okay, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.